The alleged scandal at KEMSA involving billions of donor and taxpayers' money came to the fore again today. In a virtual meeting with the Auditor General Nancy Gathungu, members of the Standing Committee on Health in Senate put the Auditor General to task, demanding a preliminary report on how KEMSA carried out procurement of personal protective equipment at the height of COVID-19 pandemic. Gathungu asking members of the committee to furnish her office with a supplementary letter narrowing the scope of her initial audit to KEMSA procurement and taking exception of assertions made by Kisumu Senator Fred Outa that she was colluding with KEMSA to frustrate the process. The chair of the committee directed her to finalize the audit and present her initial report in the next 2 weeks. Reports and subsequent public outcry over alleged misappropriation of billions of taxpayers and donor funds have led to recent summons of the KEMSA board and top officials of the Ministry of Health. The PS Susan Mochache told the National Assembly a fortnight ago that KEMSA flouted the procedure by going on an overdrive spending spree despite capping their expenditure at 758 million shillings.
I've only given them concurrence on the 758 million. And I also raised the concern that has been raised by my colleague that communications going to the Treasury must go through the accounting officer of the Ministry of Health, which in this case had been bypassed.
CS Mutai Kagwe, on the other hand, insisting that any loss of money were due to variations in prices of PPEs and not supply of air to KEMSA.
What we are dealing with is operational losses because of the price drop, not a question of commodities that don't exist or air that was delivered at KEMSA.
The Auditor General will be seeking to analyze the procurement process at the state agency. For instance, she will be trying to diagnose why items worth 7.6 billion shillings were procured despite an approval of only 758.6 million shillings before she can finally present a report. The Senate Ad Hoc Committee, the Senate Health Committee, the Public Investment Committee are also involved in the KEMSA probe alongside the EACC. Elfas Lagat, Citizen TV, Nairobi.